What is this shit? What in heaven is going on? Hi, Diana. I'm trying my best. I don't know what happened. My stream, they do shit. They wait till you go online. The minute you go online, they start this updating crap, and it screws everything up. I couldn't even get my light stream to even come up, to even show any live activity, anything. Oh my God, this is annoying. Jesus, this is annoying. Last card, Aquarius. Not good anyways. Five of Swords is the very last card. All right, in this reading. It represents conflict. No shit, Sherlock. Pissing me right off. Just pissing me off. There goes my Zen. There goes my flippin' Zen. I'm very sorry. That's horrible. Just drives me crazy. Drives me crazy. Okay. All right. So we've got the Five of Swords, very last card. Just your message from Spirit. Let's get this wrapped off before we get knocked off again here. So, with the Five of Swords, some of you are going to experience an argument that's going to be leaving you feeling very battle-worn and small. This is a repetitive, you know, either sometimes you get with people, couples do this a lot, where something's happened, and every time you turn around, here comes that same argument. It's the same damn replay over and over and over again, where one's ready to move on, let it all go. The other one's going, no, you put the brakes on. No, you're not. Why does it keep coming up over and over again? Because it's not been resolved. That's why. You're willing to walk away and just continue on, resolved or not. You think that this can be something that's just forgotten about? Let's just let it go. But for the other person, they can't just let it go. It has to be addressed directly. It has to be fixed, or we'll be 5 years down the road and we'll still be having the same argument over and over again. So what's happened was it came up again, and for you, Aquarius, you're feeling small, and the reason you're feeling small, because you let yourself come down to that person's level. All right? You talk to them in on a language that apparently that's all they can understand. So you almost did a mirror effect with the person on the other side. You wanted them, for them to see themselves in you and to see what you've been going through, to get your point across. But you had to lower yours. You had to go low. You had to go low. And that's left you like this because you usually rise above these things. Not this time. And you've had it. Up to here. No more. No more. Enough is enough is enough already. Again, life is too short. Here's the thing. All this may have gone on because somebody that you had trusted has been very cruel, unkind, and maybe even devious, and it's wounded your relationship, friendship, business, whatever. This could have come out of a romantic relationship, but it's stemming from a place of jealousy or a need of power, a need of control over you. This card can also reveal communication problems in family. Well, come on now, eh? That's what this is all about. Hurtful opposition, even being fairly overruled and ignored. My thoughts don't count. My opinions don't count. I'm constantly being ignored, pushed to the side. Yeah, I heard you. Going on. I heard you. Yeah. Yes, I heard that before. Thank you. And then you just this feeling of being dismissed from something that's going to affect you personally. Don't stand for that, Aquarius. No matter who it is. No matter how much love you carry, attraction, any of that, no matter how long you've been, you should never be dismissed or ignored, pushed to the side like you don't matter, Like, yes, that's very sweet thought, dear. Anyway, you know, being dismissed in a very rude way that way, that's not a good thing at all. Here's the thing. The more positive side of this card, the situation is now coming out into the open. All the cards are on the table. Everything's on the table. The playing field's about to be leveled. But you don't want to have to go about it by lowering yourself. So you need to stand your ground, Aquarius, and don't sacrifice your own integrity and your own pride. Don't do that. You need to stand your ground and say, I am not going to be treated this way. I will not be ignored this way. I will not be displaced in this way. You're not going to ignore me, my thoughts, and I'm allowed to put in my opinions, my 2 cents, and it's to be listened to. I think what I bring to the table and bring to the situation is valid and valuable, but you need to hear me out once and for all, whether you want to hear it or not, because the other person's been kind of running from the truth. You're the one that carries the truth. I don't want you saying a goddamn word. You just shut up and disappear. You're rocking the boat. Do you know what's rocking the boat? Is you bringing the reality into the situation, and they're not comfortable with that. They don't want you there. I can handle this, dear. Why don't you go cook a nice pie? You know? Or the other way around. Or, honey, why don't you go out with the boys for beer? We'll deal with this here. We're fine. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. Somebody's being disregarded, and it's rude, and it's hurtful. And it may be bringing out different essences of a person's character that they don't normally bring out. They didn't even know it was there. But hitting a nerve and bringing that out, in a lot of ways, that's your survival. That's your way of demanding some respect. Clean this up once and for all, because this will be something that keeps reappearing. It keeps playing itself out over and over and over again. Make this the last straw for you, the last one. You have to do this for your own sanity and your own well-being. The advice, stand your ground. No matter what happens, you stand your ground. And you don't need to respond aggressively if someone's been aggressive with you, but you do need to be assertive. Anything, rather than retreat. You don't back down, you don't back away. And that worked fine for the other person, because you would just walk off somewhere, problem solved. They can go back living in their fantasy world while you carried the truth away. They would never listen. Those days are over. Keywords are opposition and arguments, shame and bullying, unfairness, loss. But you've got a lot of resilience. Aquarius, you've got a lot of resilience. I like Aquarius. I like Aquarius an awful lot. As far as an individual sign, I think Aquarians are very interesting people. They're very kind people. They have full hearts. They're very, very they're very passionate. What can I say? I like Aquarians. I just do. I do. They're complex individuals. They can be going from completely opened, and I don't know, maybe because I have an online friend and she's from Greece. She's also part Canadian, but I see her, I see Greece. Everything about her. And she's very fluent in both languages, but she has a very passionate way about her. She has a very direct and honest way about her. Her loyalty to those that are her chosen family and her given family, there's no measuring stick to put against it. She takes it all the way, and then some. Very passionate, deep, intelligent. I have had a hair in my eye all night. Stop it. They're wonderful. We've got a stream roll of cards here, I tell you, for the month from tonight on through. This is really nice. Really nice. It's just that last card is disturbing. It just tells that stuff that isn't resolved. And this is the last line for you. Whoever's in a situation like that, you're not putting up with this any longer. You've wasted so much time on something that you kept getting disregarded on. And you were right to stand your ground, and you were right to not walk away. And this card right here, that's Aquarius through and through, what they're all about. You know, They love to laugh. They love good food. They love fine dining. They love running on the beach. They love skipping rope. They love hanging out at the zoo. They love having tea with their friends. They love having company, making dinners. They love getting serious. They love having deep philosophical conversations. Aquarian, somebody they'll say, "Come on outside, let's look at the stars." Oh, we got everything ready, and there's this two really comfortable, maybe lawn chairs, and they're all the way. So you're laying back. There's a blanket there to keep warm. There's a nice warm, maybe a nice hot cider drink to go with, and you make and eat. They're the type of people that'll watch the stars with you. They're the type of people that sit quietly with a cup of tea and watch the rain or the snow. These are people of substance. They're beautiful people. And I'm more than happy to always read for Aquarius at any given time. It's my pleasure. It truly, truly is. They can be quirky. They can be quirky. Never a dull moment. That's right. You're welcome, Diana. It was my pleasure. It truly was. Okay, I'm going to end this up right now, and I'm going to make another fresh cup of tea. Maybe brush my hair. Oh, you're welcome, nature. I appreciate you guys very much for being here. I truly, truly do. Yeah, but you're goofy in an adorable way. Not goofy in an embarrassing way, Diana. Right? In an adorable way. And people just shake their head. They watch you and they smile and they go, "I knew I loved them for a reason." And somebody else will be going, "I can't believe they're doing or saying that." I can, and I love every minute of it. You got a great support system. That people just accept you the way you are with all your quirks, your ins, your outs, your ups, your downs. You're original. You're real. You're real. And that's refreshing to anybody, is to have somebody that's very real and very grounded and truthful. You're very welcome, Cheryl girl, and thank you for being here. You're welcome, Mary Jane. And the next sign that we're coming up to, that we're doing, we're down to 2 signs now. I always want to crack open a bottle of champagne every time I finish the monthlies. I really do. I don't drink. There's no champagne. There's no liquor in my house. No alcohol of any kind here. But thank you all. If you haven't joined Bay of Fundy Fortunes, please, please do. Subscribe to the channel. Click the little notification bell, and in hopes that you get your notifications, and not everybody does. So if you don't see Bay of Fundy Fortunes around, and I do more readings now than I ever did before, I'm more highly visible here. Bay of Fundy Fortunes is still going strong, regardless if people think we disappeared about a year ago. We have not. I do way more. Before I used to just do the monthly readings, the weekly readings, the mid-monthlies, and now I don't. I do a lot of mini readings because they're popular, and then all the live readings are now live because it was taking 4 to 6 hours per reading to do the pre-recorded. I had no life. I couldn't stand it. I said, it's either go live, get used to doing live, or I'm shutting everything down. I'm never doing it again. I've got no energy. My brain was fried all the time. It took up morning till night, 16 hours a day, processing 12 videos. I couldn't do it anymore. I like the quality better. I like the atmosphere, but the time constraints are overwhelming. I just felt like I couldn't breathe anymore. I said, whether I want to or not. And when you go live, you're left open to every nutcase out on YouTube. So you got to deal with all that all the time. But anyways, I prefer this. If you don't, for those of you that have stumbled in, and from time to time, if you subscribe tonight for the first time, you should be seeing Bay of Fundy Fortune posting 2 to 3 times a week. If you're not seeing it, go back into your own channel, your own subscription. Look under your favorites, wherever you store your subscribed channels, the ones that you've signed up to. Chances are, if you're not getting notifications that we're posting a couple times a week, what's happened is YouTube's gone in and has removed the subscription to Bay of Fundy Fortunes, and probably 3 or 4 others as well. And sometimes they remove every one that you've subscribed to, and there's a big blank wall there. So you need to go in and resubscribe again is what you need to do, and hopefully it'll start working right. I don't know why. It's been going on for a long time. So anyways, yes, and if you're popping around and hanging out on Facebook, pop over, give us a visit. Come on over and drop in. It is closed and private. It's under groups, Bay of Fundy Fortunes. A couple thousand people in there, and they're just like you, and they're just like me. We're all in the same playing field, you might say. Please stay safe, my friends. Practice what you need with the social distancing, the isolation, the lockdowns. Take this virus seriously. We're all going to come out of the other end of it very, very soon. What's going to happen in the fall? They're saying a second wave. But let's live in the now. As I said earlier, don't be thinking a week from now. Stay in the now. It's a lot easier to deal with. Keep the peace in so you can share your love, your light out with the rest of the world. And coming up next, Pisces. So I hope to see some of you back for Pisces. Thank you very much for being here. We all appreciate your support very, very much. And I enjoy every live reading that's done. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye for now.